Ever feel like you're running on empty? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something that I think a lot of us can relate to, and that's burnout. We're diving deep into the 6 signs that you might be burnt out, and not just plain old lazy. So if you're ready to finally understand what your body's been trying to tell you, stick around. Alright, let's jump right into it. The first sign we're going to talk about is chronic fatigue. This isn't just being tired, it's that bone-deep exhaustion that doesn't go away, no matter how much sleep you get. If you're constantly feeling wiped out, even after a good night's sleep, it might be a sign that you're pushing yourself too hard. Your body needs time to recharge. If you keep running on empty, eventually, you're going to hit a wall. The second sign that you might be burnt out is insomnia, or trouble sleeping. This isn't just about having a hard time falling asleep. It can also mean waking up frequently during the night or waking up too early and not being able to fall back asleep. Burnout can really mess with your sleep cycle. You might find yourself staring at the clock, watching the minutes tick by, feeling more and more anxious about the sleep you're not getting. You might find yourself lying awake at night, worrying about all the things you have to do. Your mind races with thoughts about work, personal responsibilities, and everything in between. On the flip side, you might feel exhausted all day, but as soon as your head hits the pillow, your mind decides to have a dance party. It's like your brain can't switch off, no matter how tired your body feels. If you're constantly struggling to get a good night's sleep, it could be a sign that you're burning the candle at both ends. This ongoing sleep disruption can lead to a vicious cycle of fatigue and stress, making it even harder to cope with daily challenges. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in there? You stand there, puzzled, trying to retrace your steps, but nothing comes to mind. It's as if your brain has hit a reset button. Or maybe you can't remember where you put your keys. You check your pockets, your bag, the usual spots, but they seem to have vanished into thin air. If you're finding that you're more forgetful than usual, it could be another sign of burnout. This isn't just about misplaced keys, it's about a mind that's struggling to keep up. When we're stressed and overwhelmed, our brains are constantly in overdrive. The mental clutter makes it hard to focus on even the simplest tasks. It's like trying to listen to a radio station with constant static. The signal is there, but it's buried under layers of noise. Burnout can make it difficult to think clearly, remember things, and stay on top of your game. It's not just about being tired, it's about your brain being unable to process information effectively. Chapter 4. Your body's sending an SOS. Burnout isn't just in your head, it can manifest in your body too. You might experience headaches, muscle tension, or even a weakened immune system. When we're constantly stressed, our bodies go into survival mode, releasing hormones like cortisol. If you're noticing more physical symptoms than usual, don't just ignore them. It's important to listen to your body and address these issues. Chapter 5. Hold your horses. Irritability and burnout. If you're finding that you're constantly on edge, snapping at your loved ones, or just feeling more irritable than usual, it could be another sign of burnout. Burnout doesn't just affect your work life, it seeps into your personal life, making even the simplest interactions feel like a chore. You might find yourself arguing over trivial matters or feeling overwhelmed by minor inconveniences. When we're burnt out, our fuse gets a whole lot shorter. The stress and exhaustion build up, leaving us with little patience for anything. This can lead to a cycle of frustration and guilt, as we react more harshly than we intend to. Things that wouldn't normally bother us suddenly feel like the end of the world. A small inconvenience, like spilling coffee or getting stuck in traffic, can trigger an outsized reaction. It's as if our emotional resilience has been worn down to the nub. If you're noticing that your patience is wearing thin, it's important to take a step back and figure out what's going on. Taking time for self-care, such as meditating, journaling, or simply taking a break, can help you regain your balance. Recognizing the signs of burnout early can make a big difference in managing your stress levels and improving your overall well-being. Chapter 6. Where did my spark go? Loss of motivation. When you're burnt out, that spark can start to fade away. You might find yourself feeling apathetic towards things you used to enjoy. Burnout can make everything feel meaningless and overwhelming, which makes it difficult to find the energy to do anything at all. If you're noticing that your usual zest for life is MIA, it's time to take a serious look at what's going on. Outro, you are not alone. Well, there you have it, the 6 signs that you might be burnt out, not lazy. Remember, it's important to listen to your body and mind, and to recognize when you're pushing yourself too hard. If you're experiencing any of these signs, know that you're not alone, and there are things you can do to feel better. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves.